Hello, beautiful brothers and sisters. Welcome back again to another video. My name is Javi. Nothing but love to you, nothing but peace. It's already here for you. It's already here. There's nowhere you need to look other than inside of you. And that's really the truth of it all. We spend so much time believing, thinking. It's all just concepts of the world, concepts of the society, that you have to look for happiness outside of you, that you have to go achieve, you have to go do, you have to go. But in reality, it's all here already. Peace never went anywhere. Love never went anywhere. Abundance never went anywhere. You don't need to earn it or fight for it or work for it. It's already here. Where do I mean here? Like, you might be looking like, where? I still don't see it. I don't know what you're talking about. And that's the thing, that we are looking at life through a veil. There's like a curtain between the experience and the experiencer. In between, there's like a personal mentality, whether it's a program, whether it's um, an identity that of thoughts. It's like a pull of thoughts, a pull of consciousness that is in between you, the experiencer, and the experience. And that consciousness, it's generally, the ego. It's generally the they call it the lizard brain, or the lower conscience, one that can't see clear. That one is interpreting everything that is coming in through the senses. So everything you're experiencing from when you were a baby, you're getting all that information. And then there's the experiencer, the one that's just present, just experiencing it. There's no what's right or what's wrong or what's good or what's bad as you're a baby. You're just present, experiencing everything. You have no uh, judgment towards what is what. You're just present. And as that presence, you don't interpret nothing as good or bad, or as anything really. So you remain pretty much just the 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 higher consciousness of who you truly are. You haven't built that curtain yet. And as we grow up, obviously your parents, society, your teachers, everybody, your bosses, starts to put layers into your experience. And together, everybody starts to weave that curtain. And before you know it, you are not experiencing life as your true self, as your pure awareness. You start to identify as that you are the current, and that the current is experiencing the experience. So a lot of the times people forget themselves at their core, at their heart, at their pure innocent stage, at their pure power. And then that's when we forget that as a baby, you were actually just aware. You were just your higher consciousness. You didn't interpret anything as good or bad. There was, obviously, like, no way to label what's suffering and what's pleasure. I mean, to a certain extent, obviously, your brain's still going to have certain mechanical, biological triggers. It's going to be sensitized to cold, hot, pain, and those kind of things. But we're not talking about those things. We're talking about the things that trouble most people, and it's their thoughts, their relationship to themselves, to their expectations, to their dreams, their ambitions, everything that causes them to be a slave to those same things. And unless they somehow achieve or pass those things that is within the curtain, then they won't allow themselves to be happy. And that is a very strong point to know, is that they're not allowing themselves to be happy. When you see it and you are clear about it, that it is just you, and this is probably not what a lot of people want to hear, but it's the truth. And it's the truth that hurts the most, because it is the ego that doesn't want to let go. It is the personal self that is the one that's identified, and the one that says, like, wait, when you say that peace is already here, love is already here, abundance is already here, and I'm not experiencing it, and then now you're telling me it's because of this way of seeing life, that's the reason, that as soon as I let go of that, then it, it becomes a tug of war within you. It becomes a tug of war between your true self and that identified uh, curtain that we see life through. And it's not easy. Sometimes I get it. I struggled a lot when I was going through my healing stage, my spiritual journey, and it wasn't easy, and I get it. But I'm telling you that if you want to find true peace and true happiness and true love and abundance and everything everyone tells you about, all the self gurus and all the spiritual teachers and all the people that always talk about, finding that eternal self, the divine, everything comes down to this fundamental truth. And the mind is not going to want to accept it. The curtain's not going to want to open. It's going to resist. It needs itself to exist. It needs you to believe in it. It needs you to continue to keep it alive. And that is going to be your own challenge for the rest of your life. How much are you going to keep not allowing yourself to be happy and continue to keep that curtain closed? And until the moment you just surrender and to your true self and start to allow yourself slowly, capture the current, see it for what it is, and in that way you start to take power away from it, because you start to exercise your conscience muscles, your higher conscious muscles. It's like working out. I was a personal trainer for many years, and I still help out friends within that, but it's the same thing. It's a muscle. It is something that where attention goes, energy flows. So you got to keep your attention, you got to keep your energy within your true self, and that will grow. And eventually you won't have to do anything. You'll naturally already be there. But in the beginning, there might seem like you have to do something. But the only doing is you just not giving into it no more. Not giving into every thought, every emotion, every impulse, every thing that you feel, this is me, I have to do this, that leads you down that path. Hope this is very clear, and hope it's helped you so much. Just life is so beautiful, and I just want everybody to experience it for what it is. And we could all heal, we could all live this beautiful life free and happy and no suffering, and everything just becomes transparent, very honest, very humbling, very empowering, very confident, very exuberating positive energy. All of that comes, but it starts with just fundamental truth. And I leave you with that. Nothing but love, everyone. Peace is always here with you. I love you so much. Blessings. Om. Amitabha.